Hello everyone and welcome to Fun with Science. In today's video we are going to solve NTSE SAT 2021 question paper, and we are going to solve the physics part. So the first question is as follows. Let us see. The luggage porters place a round piece of cloth on their head when they have to carry heavy loads. By doing this, the area of contact between the load and the head, what happens? They're asking. So the luggage porters means coolie. We call them in India coolie, right? So what they do is they place a round piece of cloth on their heads. We can just find them in any railway station or bus stand. So what happens by doing so to carry the heavy loads? So let us see. Imagine this is the head of this person, coolie, we can say luggage porter, and he's placing a baggage on his head like this. Now what is the area of contact here? If you observe here, this is the area of contact here. Now what happens when he just places a piece of cloth? Let us say this is his head, and now he is placing a piece of cloth. Let me draw it like this. So he places a piece of cloth like this, and then he places the luggage on that one. So what happens here? We can easily see that the area of contact is increasing here, right? So the area of contact increases by placing the cloth. So now one area of contact increases, what happens to the pressure, right? We know that the pressure is given by the formula pressure is equal to force applied per unit area, right? So now if we increase the area, what happens to the pressure? The pressure should definitely decrease because these are inversely proportional. I can write pressure is inversely proportional to area of contact. Therefore, when the porter is placing the cloth on his head, the area of contact increases, we can say increases, and the pressure is going to decrease. What happens if the pressure decreases? He can easily carry the luggage or the load without much stress or anything for a longer duration of time. Therefore, option B should be the right answer. Let us move on to the next question. Question number 2. A boy covers a distance of 260 meters in 20 seconds and another distance of 300 meters in 20 seconds. Then what is the average speed of the boy? They're asking. Now we know that the formula for speed is given by distance or total distance divided by time taken. So this is the formula for speed. Let us say in first case, let me write the speed as s1, and he covers a distance of 260 meters in 20 seconds. So if you simplify this, 0 0 cancels out, 2 1s are 2 1s are 2 3s are 6. So we get our s1 is equal to speed 1 is equal to 13 meter per second. Meter per second is the unit of speed here. And let us take s2 as the second case. All right. So s2 as the second case, he travels how much? 300 meters in 20 seconds. Same duration. So again solving this, 0 0 cancels out, 2 1s are 2 15s are 30, which implies our s2 is 15 meter per second, right? 15 meter per second. So we have two speeds now. Now the average speed we can write. All right. So average speed means what? Taking the mean. That's it. So average speed is given by s1 plus s2 divided by 2. So it would be how much? S1 plus S2 is 13 plus 15 divided by 2 would be 15 plus 13 is 25, 28. 28 by 2, that would be 14 meter per second, because 2 ones are 2 14s are 28, right? So 14 meter per second would be our average speed. So in the given options, if you look at it, option A is given as 14 meter per second, which is the correct answer. Let us move on to the next question. Question number 3. In the following phenomenon, which were successfully explained by the law of gravitation are? Okay, so they're asking the law of gravitation explains successfully which of the following phenomenon, right? Motion of the moon around the earth, formation of tides, motion of an aeroplane, force that binds us to the earth, and rotation of blades in a ceiling fan. All right, let us look at them one by one. Let us see. Option A, that is motion of moon around the earth. So our earth is something like this, and the moon is, let us say, something like this. So the moon is smaller than our earth, and it rotates around the earth, or it revolves around the earth, we can say. So this is due to the gravitational field of the earth, which is absolutely correct, right? So the gravitational field produced by our earth is pulling the moon, which keeps it in a orbit. Therefore, the phenomena or law of gravity is successfully explaining this, option A. So we can take it. Now what is the second option? That is formation of tides. So even the formation of tides can be explained by the same diagram here. So look at it. Sometimes the moon is closer to Earth and sometimes it is far away from Earth. Whenever it is closer to the Earth, the gravitational force of our moon, the gravitational force of our moon pulls the water in our oceans, right? So it causes the tides to rise. It causes the tides to rise. So this is the reason why the formation of tides occur. So even this one can be explained by the law of gravitation. It is correct. The motion of an aeroplane is not actually explained by the law of gravitation. Why? Because the motion of an aeroplane is purely based on aerodynamics. Aerodynamics, we can write. Aerodynamics or air drag or air pressure and something like this. So the motion of the plane cannot be explained by the law of gravitation. And the next one is the force that binds us to the earth. So suppose this is the surface of the earth. Okay, suppose this is the surface of the earth and we are standing on this surface of the earth. We know that the earth is rotating at a huge speed. Even though it is rotating at a huge speed, we are not falling away from the earth, right? Falling away into the space. Why is it so? Because the gravitational force of the earth, that is m into g, we can say, it binds us to the surface of the earth. Therefore, the law of gravitation can again explain this one also. And the last option is rotation of blades in a ceiling fan. So what causes the rotation of blades in a ceiling fan? So if you see in the ceiling fan like this, something like this, so it has three blades, usually typical ceiling fan, something like this. And whenever we pass the current, the AC current, it makes the motors to rotate here, and hence our ceiling fan rotates. So this rotation of ceiling fan is not a effect of gravity, or it cannot be explained by the law of gravitation. So this is also wrong. So the only options that are correct are option A, option B, and option D. So in the given options A, B, D, that is option D is the correct answer. Moving on to the next question. The question says the image formation in the convex lens is as shown in the following figure. So this is the figure, and now they are asking AB is the object. So AB is the object here, this is the object here, and A prime B prime is the image. So it forms an image like this, okay, inverted image. Now the focal length of the lens is what they're asking. The focal length of the lens will be what? And now let us see some given data here. So we can see from the figure that F1 is given as 20 centimeters. Okay, and f2 is also given as 20 centimeters, so you can write it as f1 is equal to f2 is equal to 20 centimeters. So what is this f, capital F? It is, okay, it is 2 times, so we can just see that this distance origin to this b prime or the image formation, that distance is 2f. This distance 2f is given as 20 centimeters, so we can easily find out that the focal length will be what? 20 by 2, that is 10 centimeter. So the correct option would be option B. Let us move on to the next question. Question number 5. Alright. The image formation in human eye is as shown in the given diagram. So we can see that this part is called as the retina. I'll just write it. So this is the retina. O is the object here. And the image is formed further from the retina. So this is something called as a sight defect, and this sight defect is called as hypermetropia. Okay, hypermetropia, or in another words we can write it as far sightedness. Okay, what is this hypermetropia? Hypermetropia is a condition in which we can see far away objects clearly, far objects clearly clearly but nearby objects appear to be blurred. Okay, blurred means what? Out of focus. So how can this be defect, this defect be cured? Okay, that is a question they're asking. The lens used to correct this type of eye defect is what? Now to correct this type of defect, the image formation should be on the retina, right? So we have to, converge this light rays, what we are seeing here, light rays, into a little bit more further, okay, on the retina. So the converging lens we have to use here. And what is the converging lens? It is always a convex lens. Okay, it is always a convex lens, we can say. Convex lens acts as a converging lens. So what happens when we use the convex lens here? Let me just show you an example. So another convex lens, something here, it makes what? It makes the rays converge more, and the image is going to be formed on the retina, and this eye defect can be corrected. Hence the right answer would be which one? We have to use a convex lens in order to correct hypermetropia or farsightedness. Moving on to the next question. The lenses of powers plus 3.5 diopter, plus 2.5 diopter and plus 1 diopter are placed in contact with each other in an optical device. The effective power of the combination of these lenses is what? Alright, so let me draw a diagram something like this. So we have three lenses which are placed in contact with each other and having the powers respectively 3.5 plus 3.5 diopter, 2.5 diopter and 1 diopters, right? Now what is the effective power of this combination of lenses, they're asking. Now we know that for combination of lenses, the effective power is the algebraic sum of the individual powers P2 plus P3. However many lenses are there, that many powers we can write. Now in our case we have three lenses, therefore the power of the combination of these lenses will be what? The algebraic sum, that is 3.5 diopters plus 2.5 diopters plus 1 diopter. That would be power is equal to 3.5 plus 2.5 is 5, 6. 6 plus 1 is 7 diopters. So in the given options, option C is the right answer, that is 7 diopters. I hope until question number 6 all the questions are clear. If any questions are not clear or not understood, you can just post it in the comment section and we'll get back to you. The solutions for the remaining questions are in the second part of this video, and if you have enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe and share it with your friends. Thank you for watching.